All right, I'm going to read you excerpts from Last Day Events by Ellen White, pages 12 and 13 from this book, Final Last Day Events. Troublous times soon to come. The time of trouble which is to increase until the end is very near at hand. We have no time to lose. The world is stirred with the spirit of war. The prophecies of the 11th chapter of Daniel have almost reached their final fulfillment. The time of trouble, such as was not since there was a nation, is right upon us, and we are like the sleeping virgins. We are to awake and ask the Lord to place underneath his everlasting arms and to carry us through the time of trouble before us. Let's face it, people, everything that's mentioned in Matthew 24, Luke 21, and Mark 13 are all coming at us at rapid speeds. I mean, we're under surveillance. We're on the cusp of the digital money stable coin. They're going to, instead of calling it central bank digital currency, it's going to be called stable coin. It's exactly the same thing. The world is becoming more and more lawless. Soon great trouble will arise among the nations. Trouble that will not cease until Jesus comes. So don't expect things to get better just because President Trump or any other politician is in. We are on the very verge of the time of trouble, and perplexities that are scarcely dreamed of are before us. It's a sobering thought. We are standing on the threshold of the crisis of ages. In quick succession, the judgments of God will follow one another: fire, flood, and earthquake, with war and bloodshed. And we're seeing it every day on the news. Natural disasters, rumors of wars, talks of more pestilence. There are stormy times before us, but let us not utter one word of unbelief or discouragement. Page 13. God has always warned of coming judgments. God has always given men warning of coming judgments, those who have had faith in his message for their time and who acted out their faith and obedience to his commandments escaped the judgments that fell upon the disobedient and the unbelieving. So we need to stay awake and be obedient. The word came to Noah, "Come thou and all thy house into the ark, for thee I have seen righteousness before me." Noah obeyed and was saved. The message came to Lot, "Up, get you out of this place, for the Lord will destroy this city." Which is why we need to get out of all the cities and get into the country. Lot placed himself under the guardianship of the heavenly messengers and was saved. So Christ's disciples were given warning of the destruction of Jerusalem. Those who watch for the sign of the coming ruin and flood from the city escaped their destruction. So now we are given the warning of Christ's second coming and of the destruction to fall upon the world. Those who heed the warning will be saved. God has told us what to expect in our day. Before his crucifixion, the Savior explained to his disciples that he was to be put to death and to rise again from the tomb, and the angels were present to impress his words on the minds and hearts. But the disciples were looking for temporal deliverance, just like we are today. We're thinking, well, President Trump's going to bring back prosperity and everything's going to be wonderful. But the Roman yoke, they wanted temporal deliverance from the Roman yoke, and they could not tolerate the thought that he and all their hopes centered should suffer on an ignominious death. The words which were they heeded to remember were banished from their minds, and when the time of trouble came, it found them unprepared. The death of Jesus has fully destroyed their hopes, as if he had not forewarned them. So in the prophecies, the future is opened before us as plainly as it was opened to the disciples by the words of Christ. The events connected with the close of probation and the work of preparation for the time of trouble are clearly presented. But the multitudes have no more understanding of the important truths than if they had never been revealed. Okay, that's it for today. Maranatha.